You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're sifting through some fascinating developments. We've got AI, cutting-edge medicine, new digital tools.
It's quite the mix.
Yeah, exactly. Our goal really is to pull out those key insights, the surprising bits you might have missed, and, get you up to speed quickly.
It's crucial, isn't it? Things are moving so fast. We're seeing these, fundamental shifts in what's even possible.
Yeah.
It's not just small updates anymore.
That's so true. It feels like every week there's something major. So let's start with AI's relentless march forward. OpenAI. They're apparently getting ready to launch GPT-5 maybe as soon as August.
That's the buzz, yeah. And this
Yeah.
isn't just like a slightly smarter version of what we have.
Right.
They're talking about blending traditional AI, the pattern spotting kind, with these newer reasoning models.
Okay, so reasoning models, what does that actually mean in practice? How's that different?
Well, think of it like this. Instead of just generating text that looks right, it can actually sort of think through a problem, step by step. So imagine an AI that could, say, debug code, or maybe even help design new materials by understanding complex requirements. It's about tackling tasks that needed, human-like problem solving before.
That's a significant leap.
It really is. Though it's worth pointing out, the model that did incredibly well in that Math Olympiad, that specific superpowered version won't be in this initial GPT-5 release, apparently.
Good clarification. Still, powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not just OpenAI pushing boundaries. Google's rethinking how we even find information with AI, this web guide thing.
Exactly. They're using a custom version of their Gemini AI.
Yeah.
And instead of just that, standard list of links,
Yeah.
it acts more like a smart research assistant. You ask it something open-ended, or maybe a complicated question spanning a few sentences. And it goes off and does multiple related searches behind the scenes. Then it pulls it all together, organized categories, extra context, actual insights. It's designed to make finding what you really need much, much simpler.
That sounds incredibly useful, cutting through the noise.
It really helps. And speaking of accessing information, for the more data-driven folks out there, Google also just dropped an alpha version of the Google Trends API.
API access to trends data. That's interesting.
Yeah. It gives researchers, journalists, developers access to 5 years of historical search data. Think daily, weekly, monthly aggregations,
Wow.
even with geographical limits. It's a powerful tool for, understanding what people are curious about, spotting trends, seeing how interests shift over time,
Yeah.
like a window into the public mindset.
A massive window. Okay, so from navigating the digital world to, navigating the human body. Let's shift gears to some pretty amazing medical breakthroughs, starting with CRISPR.
Yes, this is really remarkable work coming out of Japan. Scientists there used CRISPR-Cas9.
The gene editing tool.
Right. And they successfully removed the extra copy of chromosome 21 from cells affected by Down syndrome.
Yeah.
In the lab, of course, but still.
Remove the extra copy.
Exactly. And this is the crucial part. It targeted only the extra chromosome. The existing normal pair was left completely untouched. That level of precision is, it's stunning.
That specificity is incredible. So the potential implications here are huge, right? If this proves safe down the line for, say, regenerative medicine.
It completely changes the conversation. We move from just managing symptoms to potentially maybe correcting the underlying genetic cause. It's a fundamental shift in thinking about treatment.
Truly profound. And sticking with medical innovation, there's this world-first surgery from the Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, another jaw dropper. They managed to replace heart valves, get this, through a tiny incision in the neck.
In the neck, not opening the chest at all.
Not at all. Using robotic assistance, they avoided the whole sternotomy procedure.
That's hard to even picture. What were the results like for the patients?
Apparently phenomenal. 4 patients were discharged in just days. 1 was even back at the gym a week later.
A week after heart valve surgery, that's unbelievable recovery.
It really redefines what's possible in terms of minimally invasive surgery. Now, it's currently only being done there at the Cleveland Clinic.
Right.
But the team is hoping to standardize the procedure, make it something that could be used more widely. Imagine the impact that would have on cardiac care globally.
Absolutely incredible. So, as we kind of wrap up here, looking back at all this, AI reasoning, smarter search, gene editing precision, robotic surgery, it really feels like the pace is just relentless.
It truly is. We're seeing ideas that honestly felt like science fiction not long ago becoming tangible realities, from AI helping us organize complexity to medicine fundamentally changing outcomes.
Yeah.
It really makes you pause and think, doesn't it? How fast will these breakthroughs move from the lab bench or the specialized clinic into everyday life? And, what other impossible barriers are we about to break next? The future is certainly arriving quickly.
Spoken Tech for your ears.